Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Steins Gate. You guys ready? Let's go. I open the door to the May Queen Nyan maid cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles.
Ah, Okarin da!
One of them is Mayuri, but here she's called Mayushi Nyan. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe.
Okarin, okaeri nasaimasu.
After bowing again, Mayuri gasped as though she thought of something.
ねえねえ、オカリン、マユシーは今気づいたんだけどね。オカリンとおかえりって似てるね。
Whatever.
今日もよく来たにゃん。ゆっくりしていってね。
The other maid who came to greet me is Ferris Nyan. Her professional name, of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's Maid Queen Nyan's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. He often reads her public blog while muttering, "Ferris, you're so cute," to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me.
今日も期間打倒のための極秘会議かにゃ。
ああ、そんなところだ。
フェイリスも混ぜてほしいにゃ。
やめておけ。猫耳メイドが太刀打ちできるほど期間は甘くない。
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
何？あの非奥義、ついに得得したのか？
そうにゃ。ギアナ高地での修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
What mentor? Ferris knows my true name, Hoin Kiyoma. I've also told her all about the organization. And now, she's more into it than I am. She's always one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique, or whatever it is.
だから今日も約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃ。
Ugh, she's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her.
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか？ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに今日もは裏切るっていうのかにゃ。それにあの場所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
Since when do you have a brother? And what the heck is the spirit conference anyway? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter, even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris is only delusions and made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
Great, now look who's joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
へえ、今日まだけずるいにゃ。そうだよ。 マユシーもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね、オカリンは冷たいと思うのです。
フェリスとは誰だ？
フェリスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。ねえ。
Mayuri and Ferris look at each other and smile. Is she talking about this Ferris? Is that her real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
ね、マユシーは言いにくいからフェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
なんだ、そういうことか。
なんだか女学院みたいで、それも悪くないにゃ。
Okay then, moving on.
いいからさっさと案内してくれ。俺はいつまでここに立っていればいいんだ。
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様、ご案内にゃ。マユシ、ご案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。
It doesn't bother me, but if it's bothering anyone else, apologies. But I don't think this is the last time we'll be running into them.
任せてにゃんにゃ。
If you hadn't noticed, the cat-eared maids here in May Queen Nyan are required to add cat sounds, nyas and nyans, to their words with some frequency. Mayuri takes my hand and leads me inside. Apparently, Mayushi Nyan is the only one who leads customers by the hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realize the effect it has on her customers. And that's why she's second to Ferris in popularity at this maid cafe. She guides me to Daru's table. The tables are about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, May Queen Nyan's popularity is solid, but not booming. Considering what Ferris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Oh, we got a mail. I'll read this after we read the mail. Lukako, Dad won't teach me how to be a priest. He keeps saying that he has 30 years of work left in him, so he doesn't need my help. That doesn't explain why he keeps trying to teach me the ceremonial Miko dance. Though, P.S., I did 10 practice swings with Samidare. Well, I guess this is the only thing we can reply with, unless, yeah. The ceremonial Miko dance? But according to the legends of Ama no Iwatao, that means no. Don't tell me your father intends to open the gate. It's too soon. Alright. So I assume that'll come back later. Anyway, furthermore, the cat ears in Nyan dialect makes it less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those same cat ears are a topic of heated debate among die-hard maid cafe fans. Oh gosh, it's behind the mic now. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid equals 2 times the moe. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maid cafes in Akihabara, but it doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. At least, that's what Daru says. He talks about this stuff so much that it's been burned into my synapses.
Daru-kun, Okarin ga kita nya.
遅すぎでしょマジで。
Sorry, I was busy checking the internet. Daru sits in front of me, but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason.
それで今フェイリスタンと何を話していたか詳しく。
聞きたいのか？どうせダルには理解できない話だと思うが。
Heck, even I didn't get most of it.
ああ、そっち系の話か。フェイリスタンとオカリンの会話は普通のオタじゃついていけない領域に達してるよな。オーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの？二人だけの固有結界張りやがって。許さない。絶対にだ。
Well, we'll have to look that up later because I have no idea what a reality marble is.
フェリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたいだにゃ。お店の子、お店に来るご主人様たち、みんな含めてフェリスちゃんのお話についていけるのはね、オカリンだけだもんにゃ。
I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬。なんという勝ち組。
嘘で塗り固めた女になど興味はない。
Dress themselves in lies!
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか。
黙れ浮気野郎めが。二次元の嫁が泣いているぞ。
ぐはー、痛いところ疲れたっす。
Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table.
で、ご主人様、ご注文はお決まりですかにゃ？
オムライス、それとホットコーヒー、ブラックで。
かしこまりましにゃんにゃん。
After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip.
で、僕になんか用事だった？
Daru asks without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど。
内密で緊急の話があるのだ。
I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよ
ジョン・タイター？誰？
な。アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だ。お前
またオカリ
Oh,
ンの
dang
い
it,
つ
he
も
still
の
was talking.
設定？
I keep trying so hard not to cut him off, but sometimes they take such long breaks in their sentences that it makes me think they're done.
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
はあ、めんどくせえ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ、そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは？
待て、なんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする？
事実初耳だから。
忘れたわけではなく？
自信はないけど。
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
本当に何も知らないのか？
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Teeter back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose which information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up information on John Teeter. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については？
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
知っているんだな。
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
Right, that's what John Teeter said on that channel. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBN 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ？
値段高すぎの PC だな。黎明期だったからすげえ高くて、個人には手が出せなかったらしい。IBN の独自技術が詰まった、その当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。IBN は6年後の1981年に IBN-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。つうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
One of the single most useful sources of information on the internet are wikis. Even if they're not reputable, they're still usually correct.
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは？
おう、あるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、その人が中心になってね。あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
じゃあ都市伝説はデマだったということか？
さあ知らねえ。 秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
ふむ、なるほど。
Oh, another one. Let me check that. Sorry, kind of important. From Shining Finger. Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiru Mokia. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture, it wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akihabara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Oh, good lord, how much did you type, woman? Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking this, Okabe-kun, but it would be great, super great even, if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely, positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting. And if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye, Moeka. Wow. Okay. Can we... Oh. Is it... Okay, it's just scrolling through it by itself. That's not me doing anything. I guess maybe it needs to do that, maybe? Okay. Now let's look at the attachment. Oh, it's that really low-res picture that you can barely make out any details in that. Oh, come on. What's with this mail? Disregarding the weird timing. Is this really the gloomy, unsociable woman I met in front of Radio Kaikan? She's like a completely different person in this email. Does she have split personality or something? Well, I got some info about the IBM 5100, so I guess I should give her a reply. But if I send an immediate reply to a woman I just met, won't I come off as clingy and desperate? I, Hoenn Kiyoma, will not be taken lightly. This is my chance to make her understand which one of us is the superior human being. And above all, I have yet to ascertain if she can be trusted. She might start harassing me if I reply the wrong way. And besides, she hasn't proved that she's not working for the organization. Nonetheless, it couldn't hurt to tell her what I learned from Daru. To discourage her, of course. Let's ignore it. This is out of kindness.
待たせたな、ダル。それで、一つだけ確認したいんだが。
I scan the area with my eyes once more. Then I lean in close.
IBN 5100は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
なんでだよ。引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつうの。
にゃに？世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ？
Ferris brings my omelet rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced in one hand. Truly feline agility. Despite her nyan and nonsense, Ferris is the consummate professional.
ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃん。オムライスにゃん。
The cat girl puts the omelet rice on the table, then takes the bottle of ketchup from her apron. She uses it to write, "The world is doomed" in red letters upon the omelet's blank yellow canvas.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
うお！世界がやばい、きたー！フェイリスタンの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい。
It appears the cuteness has shattered Staru's sanity. I give him a look that says, "Calm down," but to no avail. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words.
ああ、もったいない。
I'm going to eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ？
ああ、もちろん。 僕も参加します。
フェイリス杯なんだそれは。
I take a mouthful of omelet rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Ferris starts dancing in place. I'd prefer she not jump around like that when people are eating nearby.
フェイリスはその幹事である実行委員長、つまり言い出しっぺなのにゃ。よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
にゃー、面白いのに。
いいんだ、俺は。
I stop shoveling the omelet rice into my mouth. Then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネットアクセスバトラーズか。その名を聞くたびチャンピオンだったあいつのことを思い出す。あれからもう2年になるのか。いや、なんでもない。今のは忘れてくれ。
にゃにゃ、すっごく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつって誰にゃ。
多分存在しないんじゃね。ライネットって公式大会が始まったのは1年前ぐらいだし。
今日あの人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
はあ、
確かにあの頃あの人フェイリスのお兄ちゃんと京馬はとっても仲が良くて、フェイリスも嫉妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
She took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him being her brother. I don't even know if Ferris has siblings. I shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Ferris.
でもいい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめるにゃ。
Her shout resounds through the store. Her finger snaps at me.
フェイリスは辛くても辛いからこそお兄ちゃんの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。覚えてるかにゃ。お兄ちゃんがいつも言ってた言葉、いつかライネットで世界に平和をもたらそうって。
フェイリス、コーヒー持ってきて。
にゃにゃ。
I present my empty plate to Ferris. I always eat quickly. It's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organization. Screw the slow food trend.
かしこまりましたにゃ。少々お待ちください。
Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. If I left things going as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in her fantasy world.
フェイリスタンは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
Daru explains with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合では400戦無敗なのさ。
ヒクソンかよ。
Daru ignores my perfect retort.
フェイリスタンが公式大会に出ないのが残念だよ。出れば優勝間違いなしなのに。
なんで出ないんだ。
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。店に迷惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス、メイドの鏡だろマジで。それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
店に迷惑かけないと言っておきながらフェイリス杯なるものを店で開くのか。
細けいことはいいんだよ。とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。
You've heard it here first, folks.
それでいいだろう。
お前は結局2次元派なのか3次元派なのかどちらなのだ。
あえて言おう、倍であると。
いろいろとフリーダムだな、ダルは。
よく言われます。
I'm just too awesome. Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Ferris. I wish he were this passionate about our experiments. And I had to pull Daru away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. And oh, we got a mail. Let's check that really quick. What was this from? Ferris. The final battle is close at hand, Nya. You're more perceptive than I thought, Nya. So you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, Nya. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, Nya. I just want to talk to her about perceptive. What are you talking about? Will you quit testing me with this mockery? Okay. And that's where we're going to stop for today. Now, we're going to check the tips again today. Because we did run into a lot of things like slow food. Food that takes time to cook and eat. Oh, so that's just normally prepared food. And that is my phone. Which I'm almost positive I set silent, but obviously I didn't. Let's keep going. Wiki, an online system for the creation and compilation of hypertext documents on a web server. And they're pretty darn amazing. Maybe not academic, but still very useful for learning things. And what else do we got here? Don't look at me. We didn't get as many today, I don't think. Now, what's FreePara? A popular SNS website. Okay, so, okay, that makes sense. Keep in mind, I've said this a couple times, but I've got like a ton of stuff like right in front of this list, so it's really hard to see the list. Okay, Reality Marble, what's that? A type of magecraft in which the user overwrites the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her own emotional experience. Often used in ordinary conversation to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they are inflicting on others. Oh, so basically, they're stuck in... That would actually make sense. Reality Marble, they're sort of encapsulated in their own reality, even though it's not really their own reality. It just feels like it is, kind of. So that makes sense. I didn't really understand exactly what it was talking about. So we didn't get many today. But we will end right here for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Keep forgetting I have to press back. It still amazes me that there's all these different save slots. But I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time for more Steins Gate, the visual novel. Oh, one last thing I wanted to add. Okay. So, I'm trying not to say this too many times, but obviously there was an anime made off of this. And it's really, really, really good. And I would encourage you, maybe, if you're interested in the story and you want to actually watch me play through it, I would wait until afterwards, but if you haven't seen it, it's a really good anime, and you should take a look at it, at least at some point. One of my favorite animes. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time for more Steins Gate, the visual novel. Bye!